Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm doing a fall inspired lazy girl method nail design. So I'm going to be encapsulating some glitters using the lazy girl method. So I'm just finding my sizes. I'm using my medium length full covered square nail tips. I got these nail tips from Amazon. So I picked on my sizes, and I'm also going to be using this burnt orange fall glitter leaves and some gold nail foils. So I'm going to be starting on the pinky nail. I'm going to be encapsulating the fall glitter leaves. So I just placed a small bead of the gel base coat inside of the nail tip, and then I pick up one of the glitter leaves and applied pressure, and I flash cut it with my LED flashlight for 5 seconds. I'm going to be doing that on half of this nail. It was a tad bit difficult to do on this small nail. It usually is, especially on the pinky nail, but with patience you can get it done. And you always need to place the dotting tool to apply pressure to these glitters, because it would not lay flat if you don't do it like that, and then the nail wouldn't come out good, because when you apply your product to adhere to your nail, it wouldn't fit on your nail. I hope I'm making sense with how I'm saying it, but it's always better to apply pressure so that the glitter conforms to the shape of the nail tip which it is in. So yes, if you don't apply the pressure, the glitter would cure straight and not conform to inside of the nail tip. So it would not curve like the nail would curve, it would just cure straight across. So there would be space in between the glitter and the nail, so you don't want that to happen. So I did finish applying the glitters to the pinky nail. Now I'm moving on to the ring nail, and on the ring nail I'm going to be encapsulating the glitters on the whole nail, not just half of the nail. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I did apply probably about 4 or 5 of the 4 glitter leaves to the ring nail. And then moving on to the index nail, I'm going to be encapsulating the glitters on half of the nail again. So yes, I'm basically doing the same thing for most of the nails, and this is such an easier way of encapsulating glitters when using the lazy girl method, especially for individuals that are not that experienced with polygel. I think the lazy girl method is an easier alternative for beginners. And someone also mentioned that when doing the lazy girl method, the polygel usually melts on her nails, and I suggested to her that the room that she is operating in be cold. That might be a better idea, so that the polygel doesn't melt too fast before she could apply to her nail. And she could also use Makartt polygel. Their polygel is a lot stiffer, so it wouldn't melt as fast as probably another brand of polygel. I'm not sure if she has used Makartt polygel or if the Makartt polygel is the one that was melting, but I really doubt that, but you never know. So these are some suggestions. Make sure that the room is cold and probably use Makartt polygel, which is a stiffer polygel. So anyway, back to the nail tutorial. I'm going to be using the nail foils right now. So I just picked out some and separated them into smaller pieces. And now I'm going back to the pinky nail. So I apply a layer of the gel base coat to the whole nail. And then I'm just going to be placing some of the gold foils on the nail and making sure that I like the placement. So every now and then I would hold up the nail just to make sure that I like the placement. and then I would cure that for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing on the ring nail. Then I cured that as well for 30 seconds. I also did the same for the index nail, but I didn't show that one. Now on to the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing the same thing. Next, I'm going to be applying gel base coat to the whole nail and curing the nail for 30 seconds. This is important so that you would seal in all of the glitters and the nail foils. Well, this is mainly for the nail foils because I did already apply the gel base coat to the whole nail in order to apply the nail foils. So that would mean that the glitters, the foil glitter leaves, would have already been sealed in. So now we are just sealing in the gold nail foils in the nail so that when we apply the polygel, it wouldn't move. Sometimes it could happen that it would move if you don't apply the gel base coat to seal in the glitters and the nail foil. So it's always best to do it like that. And I cured each nail for 30 seconds. So now on the middle nail, I'm going to be attempting an ombre nail. So I'm using Makartt Siesta, which is this nude polygel, and I just placed a small bead of the nude polygel in the middle of the nail, and I'm going to be removing some of this polygel because I didn't need that much. I just needed enough to do my fade. So I removed some of the polygel and placed it back into the tube. And then I'm going to be just patting the polygel and making sure that it fits nicely across the nail, and when I'm satisfied, I would fade the polygel into the nail on both sides so that there isn't this harsh line of demarcation. And when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. Then I measure it to my nail to make sure that I like where the fade is. And now I'm going to be using this gel polish from Nail Reserve, and if you're interested in anything from Nail Reserve, you can use my code. I will list it in the description below and also on the screen. So yeah, I'm just applying this gel base coat to the tip area of the middle nail just to create my ombre, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. Then I'm doing a second layer just to gain some more opacity, and then I would cure that as well for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks when I apply to my nail, and I thought that it looked good. So I am going to be applying my gel base coat to seal in the gel polish, just to seal in the color so that it doesn't bleed or anything like that. And yes, this is how it looks. So I looked at these nails for a good while and I liked it, but the middle nail, I really didn't like it much. I felt like the colors were too close, so you were not able to see the ombre as good as I would have liked it to be seen, and the colors was just too close. So I decided that I would redo this nail and I would pick another color from Nail Reserve. And Nail Reserve sent me some gel polishes a while ago, and I did a video where I showed you guys the gel polishes that they sent, and I loved every color. So I will link to that video in the card so that you all can check out some of the gel polishes that Nail Reserve has. So I decided to apply a second layer of the nude polygel just to get that area a little more opaque. It's not necessary, but I thought I would do it. And then I cured that for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be using this brown gel polish, which is called Chocolate Dream, and I'm just going to be applying a layer of this gel polish to the tip area and curing that for 30 seconds. Now this gel polish is really dark, so I got a better contrast when it comes to the nude and this gel polish. So I liked the contrast. However, I didn't think that the ombre looked as good as I would have liked it to look. It wasn't horrible, but it just was not my best. And I also tried to fade the lower area of the gel polish right there with some rubbing alcohol, because this color is really dark, so you could see the line of demarcation where I stopped. So I tried to kind of conceal it a bit, and I don't know if it worked. I cured it for 30 seconds and then I'm doing a second layer right here, and I also faded it as well like I did on the first layer. And cured that for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks, and it's not horrible, but the ombre just wasn't my best. I decided to do a third layer because I was seeing a bit of streaks in the nail, so I just wanted to try to cover that up, and I would cure this as well for 30 seconds. So yeah, this is how it looks. It just wasn't giving, guys. I didn't like it. I just did not like it. So anyway, I am going to be applying the nail tips to my nails. So I am applying gel base coat first and curing that for 30 seconds. So I forgot to clip the excess glitters from the nails, so that's what I'm doing right there. Some of the glitters were not fully placed on the nail. I intentionally placed some of the glitters off of the nail a bit, so the full glitter wasn't necessary, so that's why I just cut the excess. So now I'm just going to be applying the nail tips to my nails. So I'm using my Makartt clear polygel. So I just placed a bead of the clear polygel inside of the nail, and I'm evenly distributing that. And it was kind of difficult to do it on this nail because the nail kept falling off, which was very annoying, but this happens ever so often when you are doing lazy girl method. So I am low-key accustomed to it, but it still annoys me sometimes. And then I just place the nail tip on my nail, apply pressure so that it is fitting my nails perfectly, and then I cleaned around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail. And when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would cure for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the ring nail, I'm going to be doing the same thing. And if you've reached this far in the video, don't forget to hit the like button below and comment your thoughts on the design as well. This really helps the channel, and don't forget to watch the video all the way through. This shows YouTube that you'll like the video and you're interested in the video, so it pushes the video out to a larger audience. So make sure like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for everyone who watch my videos and do all of these things. Y'all are really helping me out, so thank you. Now on the middle nail, I'm going to be doing the Gel X method. So I'm just placing the nail tip on the middle nail and cleaning around the cuticle area and curing that for 30 seconds. So I'm just going to let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. So this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm just using some rubbing alcohol on the nails just to remove the tackiness, and then I would file the nails. And filing lazy girl method nails is very easy and it doesn't take much time. I probably took about 15 minutes if so much to file these nails, and it is super easy to do. So I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. So this is how the nails are looking after filing. Now I'm just going to be doing some nail art. So I am using Chocolate Dream, which is the dark brown gel polish that I was using before. So I'm just going to be applying the gel polish to half of the pinky nail. I did 2 layers in order to reach full opacity, but I didn't show myself doing that. I only showed myself doing 1 layer on each of the nails, but I did 2 layers in total. Then moving on to the index nail, I'm going to be doing a slanted nail. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then I would cure the nails for 30 seconds. Now on to the middle nail, I'm going to be applying the gel polish to the whole nail. And I really like this gel polish. It's so opaque and I love the texture and everything about this gel polish. This was one of my favorites in all of the gel polishes that Nail Reserves sent to me. I really like it. So yeah, make sure if you're interested to check out my description. I will have a link and a discount code so that you can get a percentage off. So this is one layer and this is after 2 layers of the gel polish. So now I'm just going to be applying some striping tape to the nails. So I'm just going to be showing myself doing that. Now I'm going to be top coating all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. And this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm just going to be clipping off the excess striping tape from the sides of the nails. Then I top coat the underside of the nails and cured that for 30 seconds. And yeah, this is how the nails are looking, and I think it looks so good. Now I'm just going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think about it. It was such an easy nail set. I love encapsulating glitters using the lazy girl method. It's so easy, anyone can do it. And I think this nail set is perfect for the fall. Although we are winding down the fall season, soon I will be doing some winter nail designs. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!